play those decks. This video is going to be about how you can't make money opening booster boxes and stuff. Oh no. Whether or not you jumped into collecting Pokemon cards when the craze and hype exploded in 2020 with the pandemic, or whether you've been collecting for a long time or maybe post-pandemic, card collecting, whether it's Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, or even Magic the Gathering, is not cheap. And people who've been around card collecting, specifically in Pokemon, over the years may understand that there are cards that absolutely explode sets. This recent one, why you've clicked on this video, Charizard, is the poster child of Obsidian Flames. It literally has 4 different cards in different rarities for its Charizard EX card. I haven't done the actual research, but I cannot recall a card that had that many different rarities printed in the same set. Lots of people and stores alike will look at this set and know that this set could bring a nice chunk of change in their pocket. But we're gonna prove that wrong. We're gonna open up a booster box of Obsidian Flames, an Elite Trainer box, which I love Elite Trainer boxes for those who don't know me. And I mean, I've already opened up this pre-release kit because I did a pre-release kit tournament, but I've got all the pulls in here and it'll help out in this video. So we're going to include this too, and the other one that I did, and we're gonna see, can this set make you money? Now, at the time of this video, I'm gonna be using the pre-release prices. What I mean by that is at the time of this recording and the time that I'm getting these prices for the cards, the set hasn't officially released yet. Once the set officially releases in Walmarts, Targets, etc., the price absolutely dips. So this is literally the peak of the prices of the cards, aside from like maybe 30 years from now, right? So let's get cracking. All right, let's start opening up with this Elite Trainer box. Now, I will tell you what I got in the pre-release kit, but since I technically already opened it, I'm just gonna save that more towards the end of the video. So here we go. Now, I will say, if you do not know about Elite Trainer boxes, this is actually one of my favorite products that Pokemon releases every single set. This is so nice for newer players, people who are not super into the game. You get this booklet here that's got every card in the set. You can go through that if you want. You get this beautiful case. I love the hollow pattern kind of on this with the fire and the Charmander, but we got a lot of stuff to do in this, so we need to get going. In here, you get a bunch of packs, I believe 9 different packs of the recent set, dice, poison, whatever, markers, things like that. You get these dividers for collecting, which is really cool. A big set of energies, a bunch of sleeves for your pulls, and then a beautiful promo now as well in these. This is the Charmander promo. Now, there is another promo on here of this card, a Pokemon Center promo with a Pokemon Center stamp. So it is going to be a little bit different, especially in price with this, but the Pokemon Center one, you do get like more packs and stuff like that, I believe. So toss them in there as hit number 1. So here we go, all the packs that you get from this Obsidian Flames ETB, and let's just go into it with the packs, opening it up. I will say, if you want my specific what are your biggest hits in this set, I think Pidgeot is one of them. I definitely need the Pidgeots, definitely need the Charizards more from a playability standpoint, but I want minimum rarity of the Charizards. I don't need the super crazy ultra Charizards, but look at that. It is a gold artisan. Nice, absolutely beautiful. This is an excellent playable card. So honestly, starting this off pretty good, I think. I know usually gold stadiums and trainers aren't usually super expensive in the grand scheme of things, but they do help out a little bit in ETBs, because I think ETBs definitely are hit or miss sometimes. So beautiful card right here. Definitely going to be adding this to my decks that I'm going to be playing here soon. All right, we'll shove those over there for the next set. Now, let's see if lightning can strike twice, I guess. Already starting out pretty strong, I will say, in this, and here we go in this. Now, if you do not know, that was in the reverse holo slot, so the illustrator rares in that reverse holo, now what they're doing is super nice, and you can get hits in those 2 slots, and just like normal as well, you can get it in the holo slot as well. So little bit of a dud pack, but we keep going. But this set is really interesting in my opinion, because in this set you have a lot of everything. You know, there's some, you know, playable cards in this set. There's also some super high collector cards like the Charizards, as we were talking about, as well as other cards that people love like Tyranitar. I know there's some good Tyranitar stuff in this set, so a lot of exciting stuff for everyone in a bunch of different areas. But here we go, Numel, and look at that, another EX for the books. It is Victini. If you're a big Victini fan, you probably like this art from Saki Hayashiro. Excellent design in my opinion. Love that. Maybe not the most playable card like Victini V used to be in the Pokemon trading card game, but you know what? That's fine. And we keep going on. You know, what is that, 3 packs now and 2 hits, so I will take it in there to see where this pack goes. And let's see if the next one, Charcadet. I love this Pokemon, actually. Such a cute little dude. Reminds me of like just a better Pawniard, in my opinion, to be honest. And here we go, Arvin getting a reprint in the set, but no ultra rare, sadly. I will say he's already got 2 of them, so I would be surprised if he got a 3rd. But Toxtricity in there, the pre-release Pokemon, though. If you got that guy, you were doing a lot of damage. But also let me know your predictions in the comments below. Do you think this set, for me at least, I mean, this is a small sample size, I do think that's something that I need to state. Obviously you're gonna have some boxes that are huge heavy hitters, you're gonna have some boxes that are huge misses as well on the flip side. So that's just pack opening in general, but I do think that there's a general trend that you kind of follow with Pokemon cards specifically, especially now because sets have like over 200 cards inside of them. They are nothing compared to what they used to be. Just huge sets, so many different hits that you can do. And honestly, with a common card like Rowlet, for example, we have yet to pull a Rowlet in this Elite Trainer box, and it is a common card. So I have mentioned it on the Metapod podcast, which is a Pokemon card podcast that I do, and I think the episode will be out by now by the time I get this video up, probably, more than likely. But it just feels like you have a much higher chance of accidentally whiffing commons and uncommons because of the pack assortment now that you get 3 like foil cards in each pack. So it's very interesting how Pokemon has done these pack designs. Cleffa is a nice card here, although I would much prefer the non-holo version of Cleffa. But that Gasping Draw card, excellent art as well by Kurimitsu. Excellent common card to add to your collection. And look at that, we got another EX going in here. This time it is a Greedent EX adding to our total. So I actually have already seen this guy pulled, but I've seen Greedent before. A little bit of a spoiler for some stuff later in the video, but adding it up to our total now. Lechonk has got a couple arts in this set I have seen. There are some beautiful arts in this set too. And oh, speaking of one, look at that Scizor, that menacing steel looking dude right there. So this is Illustrator Rare Scizor with Palafin in the back. Good card as well, I think. But this is an excellent one, illustrated by Oku. Absolutely beautiful and menacing card. Just 2 Scizors really facing off back there, as you can see, doing that kind of anime thing where they like both run into each other and then both are in the pose after they strike. Intense moment until one of them falls. So this is the last pack of the Elite Trainer box. I will say, out of Elite Trainer boxes, minus the promo that's up there, these hits have not been bad in here. Again, whoops, there's a code. Well, you can take this code if you want. I will let you all have that code. I play the game myself, so I usually try to keep the codes for myself, but sometimes I give out a code every once in a while. But honestly, like, a lot of the ETBs that I have are usually just like 1 or 2 hits. But one of the cool things about this set that makes things really nice is with more hits in these reverse holo slots, like we've kind of been talking about, there are just more hits in general that you get from packs. And look at that, it's a quick search Pidgeot EX. So I've seen the Illustrator rare actually, and I've seen the regular rare, but I have not seen this full art before. Oh my gosh, just ending this Elite Trainer box with just a nice hit. This is a very pretty card. I love the blue and like the turquoise green in this card shining with the Pidgeot, and this is a super playable card as well. One of the more playable cards, I will say, in this set. So not a Charizard, but I think with these 6 cards right here that you can say we got 2 of them that are super playable, a third one potentially in that Charmander, and then some other hits along the way. Even though it might not match the money that I paid, still pretty decent ETB. So before I get into the booster box, which I assume is what a lot of people probably want to know about, let's talk about these 2 build and battle kits or pre-releases that I had bought. So one of them, this one, I just bought on my own, and well, I didn't compete in the tournament, but these actually gave up the same amount of packs. So in a pre-release kit, if you do not know, it comes with a pre-made deck with some energies inside of it as well, a promo card, which I will include in the pricing, and also 4 packs inside of each kit. And then a lot of stores with like a tournament or something, they will give you more packs on top of that if you compete in every single round, or at least a minimum amount of rounds that they have set. So for each build and battle, I opened up 7 packs each, so 14 packs more between these 2. And so let's just go into what I got in these build in battles. The first one I think is the not as good of the 2, but I did get the pre-release promo of Mawile in here. Mawile, that special eater, one of the 4 pre-release promos that you can pull in Obsidian Flames. And out of the 7 packs, the only hit that I had was this Greedent V. So yes, I now own 2 Greedent, or not Greedent Vs, Greedent EXs. I know what I'm talking about, geez. I now have one too many Greedent EXs that I own, but who knows, maybe Greedent EX with that never ever enough, because Greedent EX is greed enough. Haha, anybody seen the Barbie movie? To be a deck at some point, who knows? But the real one that I enjoyed, well, I enjoyed a lot more because this was an actual tournament, was this one. It still got the sleeves on it that I use. So I got the Cleffa promo, the one that I wanted the most. I love this card. This is a super playable card, I feel like, in standard format, or at least the most playable of the 4 pre-release promos, with that grasping draw attack, drawing cards until you have 7 in your hand. Great setup card, great in GLC as well. I feel like really good setup card overall. And in the hits from there, I got this Illustrator rare Houndour right there with that coordinated pack attack. Absolutely love this with all the good doggos in there, just having a good old time. I got another Pidgeot EX, so now I have 2 different Pidgeot EXs. I'm looking maybe in the booster box to get the Illustrator rare, because that's my favorite of the Pidgeot EXs. Absolutely love that. But I also got what I like to call the secret rare candy, or the Illustrator rare of Pidgeotto. Now, when I say secret rare Illustrator rare Pidgeotto, or secret rare candy special Illustrator rare Pidgeotto, I'm talking about how in the standard format, people are gonna rare candy a Pidgey to evolve straight into Pidgeot. They're not gonna utilize a Pidgeotto more than likely. So that's why I said that. It's just a funny little thing, and who knows. But the final hit that I got was probably, I haven't looked it up yet, but I assume is the biggest hit of the pre-release kit, the Tyranitar EX full art. Excellent job by 5Bong Graphics on this. Just the Tyranitar with the electric bulb on its head, waiting to hit for a lot of damage with those fighting energies in Lightning Rampage. So that's what I got in these kits. Again, we'll add them up at the end, but we just need to get into the booster box now. I mean, let's be honest, we're all waiting on that. Moving now into the booster box of Obsidian Flames, where you can pull any of the 4 Charizards in this set. And I have seen a lot of openings from content creators that got their stuff early from TPCI, or just people buying product early in whatever way they can, or just opening up sets and pre-release kits and loose packs or anything of the sort. And what it looks like is the ratio, I haven't done the exact math, but what it looks like is you get about a Charizard per box. So statistically speaking, opening up the Elite Trainer box in the 2 pre-release kits and not opening up a Charizard as of yet, it sounds like I am due for a Charizard. So I will do the thing that I always do real quick and sort up the packs. There's no rhyme or reason to this. I just like mixing them up, and I'll be back ready to open pack 1. All right, so let's get into this. I've seen as many as 14 hit boxes over on YouTube channels, and I've seen as few as like 7 hit boxes on YouTube channels. So we will see where this one ends up. I didn't realize this Finison was in the set. I just thought it was the one from the pre-release kits. Interesting, but again, we'll see how this goes. Pidgey is one that I need. Dartrix is one that I need. Still no Rowlet though, unfortunately. But the first pack, let's see if it has magic, and it does not with the Darkrai. Absolute whiff. But have no fear, there's still plenty of time left. If you do not know, booster boxes are probably like your most cost-effective way for buying packs in terms of a price point, because you do get 36 packs in a booster box, and so the ratio usually is a little bit, you know, less than the MSRP of just buying a single pack. So moving into pack 2, oh my, how many? If I got gypped and all the boxes are Darkrai's, it'll be scripted content, I guess. I don't know. Nobody will believe me, especially in the comments. So let's hope not. For those of you that are also wondering what the card that I've been flipping over is, it's an energy. So do not worry. I have not been hiding a specific card from you, I promise. Just trying to get those things out of the way for the sorting that I want to do. So we got Lunatone here, Togekiss. Okay, Togekiss, a very, very cool card, especially potentially in competitive, a free retreater with that precious gift ability. Draw in your hand, huge. And so maybe, I don't know, maybe it has a position in the standard format, maybe it doesn't. I don't really know. But this booster box at this point, it's still very, very early, is not looking like the Elite Trainer box. Maybe I got a rough box, but maybe my sorting has led to this pack being the gold Charizard or the special illustrator rare Charizard. Well, it's definitely not the special illustrator rare, but it is this freaking dude. This is arguably my least favorite Pokemon of all time. Not even because I just pulled him right there when I was trying to call the Charizard pull. I'm dead serious when I think that he's arguably my least favorite Pokemon of all time. I said it. Hopefully that didn't offend anybody. Fire pack. Oh, maybe a little something in there. Who knows? Got a little sneak peek in that pack. Could it be what I think it is? Poppy, a very cool one to potentially pull in here, and we'll see what it is. And look at that Charizard EX. Look at that. I said fire. He's a dark type though. Does it make sense? Not really. Just go with it. Nod your head. Charizard EX, the poster child of this set, actually looks like not only to be the chase card of collectors, but also the most competitive card out of this set. Arguably one of the best Charizards of all time, competing alongside potentially Reshiram and Charizard GX tag team. A very, very good card with Welder in the format, but I am very happy to pull this one because if you know me, you know I don't spend a ton of money blinging out my decks. And so if Charizard is going to be a playable deck, I definitely want low rarity, minimum rarity Charizard. So that is the perfect one for me. That's it. This box is almost complete. All it needs now is just a full art supporter. Full art supporters are my favorite kind of cards in the Pokemon trading card game, and I try to get at least one box per set. And especially now that trainers, full art trainers, can have a regular rare like where that Charizard was, but also an illustrator rare, there are many more opportunities for me to get one of those trainers, and I really hope that I get one, because I think last set Paldea evolved in my booster box that I opened, I didn't get one, so it kind of just like hurt my feelings, you know. Here's another code for you all that I accidentally showcased, so there you go, you can have that one. Let me know what you pulled on Pokemon TCG Live if you do play it, and I guess if you sold the code, tell me how much you sold it for. I guess I don't know. I always upload my codes. I rarely ever like resell cards or product or anything like that, but I think it's just an interesting conversation to have. There's that Cleffa again, going into a ball toy, and another Togekiss. How many times have I repeated rares? I am doubling up rares already, and meanwhile, I have yet to pull a single Comia Rowlet, a common card. A common card is less common than freaking a Togekiss or a Darkrai. Someone riddle me that, I swear. And I will not stand for a reverse holo Rowlet either, because I don't like the reverse holos. Oh, I do love this card too, and I hope to pull it as a regular uncommon. This Belly Bolt art is so good, and the illustrator rare too as well is super good to pull in my opinion. And there, right there, is a Palafin. I guess I just put the holo rares over here in case we repeat them, so then I know. Moving along, only one hit so far in this box, so it seems like we're due for another potentially, maybe in the next couple packs or so. Come on, there we go. Mission complete. End of video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will never open up packs again. We will never know what's in this. I will just keep this for the rest of all eternity. Just kidding. I will just put that bad boy over there, so then I can put him on my wall later. Love the Dartrix as well. And here we go. Let's just see what's in this pack. We got Gumshoes right there. Nice. So this is actually the #1, I believe, supporter card in the set. It is Gita, and look at that, we got a double pack on top of that. So I did say that we were due for hits. This is not what I thought it was going to be. It is the illustrator rare Greta and the Revavroom EX. Revavroom, a very, very cool card, and then Gita as well, the absolute chase card in terms of the supporters, I believe. Just sitting there reading that book, excellent card, and excellent illustration by Dom, in my opinion. Beautiful card of the champion of Paldea. Absolutely gorgeous. Very happy pulling that card. Let's sleeve these bad boys and gals and non-binary pals up, and I'm just gonna sleeve this guy up right now. Whoop. See how many Rowlets we pulled this stream. We'll put him over there, but we got to move on. It's a great start to this box, in my opinion, getting the Gita and also the Charizard, so we got to keep up the momentum in here, and let's just see what happens. We got the Togepi there, Lampit, Gloom, the Gloom illustrator as well. Oh, nice. We got the Bellabolt. I was looking for that guy. The Gloom illustrator rare looks so good, in my opinion. It is such a beautiful card. And that's the thing about this too. Like, I'll go over and say, oh, can you make money or not? But if you're not maybe someone who wants to invest money on the packs, because you're just hunting for specific cards, you're hunting for that Gloom, which is nothing wrong with doing something like that. It is awesome to be able to just buy singles of these cards, which most Pokemon cards, like those illustrated rare, usually are super cheap. So you can get these just beautiful cards. Oh my, I hate this guy. Put another point up for the Scovillian squad. Just, if I could go the rest of this time without pulling another Scovillian, even if we don't get any more hits, if I don't get another one of those guys, it's a good day. It's a great box. And so here we go. Combi. I almost thought Combi was not in this set, but I do need the Combis for the potential Vespa Queen deck. Nice, we got another Rowlet. That's 2 Rowlets. Put 2 on the marker for my little boyo in there. Nice, got another Poppy. Love getting the Poppy trainers. We got Cubchoo there and another Palafin. I will say, I don't know if it's because maybe I never thought about it in other boxes that I've opened, or maybe it's intentional now with how Pokemon does their boxes and things like that, but I have never seen so many double rares than this set, people opening up this set, and it's crazy to me in my opinion. So we'll just continue to see where we go. We got Rhyme there. I would love a Rhyme full art, but instead I'm going to get Thundurus for another double. The only one that we have that doesn't have a double now is Entei. Can we get more Rowlets than any of the double rares? That's the real question at hand. Not about how many hits we get, not about how much money we get. No, I tricked you. This video is actually about how many Rowlets can I pull in a single box. And this Lechonk, oh my gosh. Speaking of awesome, just illustrated Pokemon cards that are super cheap, this Lechonk is so good. I mean, the Komiya Lechonk that's in this set as well is also just a beautiful and gorgeous card, and also its character rare or illustrator rare is super good as well. But just that one just it just warms my heart, that little guy right there. And so we got Ponard right here in there, and look at that, it's another Revavroom. All right, so doubling up on the EX, but getting a different EX, that definitely helps our rates and whatever, and maybe some monetary value. I don't know, it's not the illustrator rare, but Revavroom EX, the full art, excellent use of colors with the orange and the purple in this. We'll take those because I do think that Revavroom could be a very interesting deck actually. So you know what, I'll take more of them. Maybe not too many though. I'm not afraid to buy like 1 or 2, you know, from like a card shop or TCG player or something like that, but just please don't make this a Revavroom box. Can I pull more Revavrooms than a rare or Rowlets? That is the real question, to be or not to be, as they say. We got a Claydol right here. I love this Claydol art. Shigenori Nageshi, absolutely cool art with him just firing his lasers. But alas, I must move on. We're not even halfway through this box yet, and I feel pretty all right about this. Could be, I mean, a little bit better. I mean, anytime that you don't have the gold or special illustrator rare Charizard, you know, could be a little better, I will admit, but I can't complain too much. I did get a supporter, and I did get the regular rare Charizard. So here we go. We got Varoom and Bellossom alongside a really sticky Toxtricity, I will say. I thought it was going to be another Thundurus, and I was going to be like, oh god, we have a third Thundurus. But we're definitely going to finish off with like 3 or 4 of one of these holo rares, right? Like, there's no avoiding it at this point. Like, it's gonna happen. I just need to not worry about it. We got a Wooper right here and a Buizel, the Smoliv, the sleeping Smoliv, alongside Ortega, which I can't decide if I like that card or not. But alas, we continue on. We got the Sinistea here, and then, oh my gosh, I better start liking Ortega. Getting another full art supporter off of my bucket list. Absolutely nice. I think Ortega does not have a special illustration rare of a like full art supporter, so this is max rarity Ortega in the set. Beautiful with the petals and the colors on this, you know, just like some soft colors with like the pinks and the yellow, as well as like the nice blue in the sky and the green grass and stuff like that. Very, very, very cool card. But honestly, like rereading the card, just having your opponent put a card at the bottom of their deck and then them drawing a card is just, no, it won't help me in my quest for like control, right? Control to be a viable deck in the meta. Now, if it was like put the card at the bottom of the deck or discard it and then nothing else happens, maybe, potentially, but The way that card is, I'm not feeling it. It's a cool card for the binder though. Just like this card will be. Darkrai, pain and suffering. Slides there, pain and suffering. So 3 Darkrai's, that's the most of the rare that we have now going into the second half of the box. So let me know how you feel about the first half of the box. I think we're a little bit high in terms of a monetary value, but I don't think we're doing too bad in this set. Nice, we got the regular rare Cleffa. I do want that. We got a Toad School as well. I love this little guy. This little guy's just walking around. He's just having a good time, just minding his own day, just walking, and I absolutely love him. I do want a Toad School. If I could get a Toad School in this box, I will be excited as we double up on frickin' toxicity. So man, Entei, I'm trying to get you a little buddy out here, but I just can't seem to find one, because I do think that Toad School, because Charizard is going to be hyped, I do think that Toad School EX could be pretty all right. And look at that in there. Is that something shimmering back there? I never know actually now, because of the borders of like the rares. I actually never know when it's actually like a hit or not. I just like get really excited and then I get let down sometimes. So let's see what it is. It looks like a and I tried to hype myself up for the pack. Maybe that's why you shouldn't get hyped up for packs. Maybe that's why you should just leave packs alone. Maybe just open them in silence. Just sit there, not saying a word. No emotion. Okay, you know, I mean, I'll take Gita. I mean, Gita's all right. If I'm gonna get multiples of a rare, you know, I'll take Gita. But I've got the special illustrator rare Gita, so is it good? I don't know. I mean, I truly think that Gita, for anybody who plays the standard format, could be good in like Arceus decks, because you can bypass kind of like needing something from hand as the turn 1 attachment. You can use Lumineon to go get the energies and you can just put them down, which is really, really good in my opinion. So then you can start attacking without need. Speaking of Toad Scroll, not that guy, the EX. You can bypass the whole oh look, Togekiss. You can bypass let me try to say it for a 4th time now. You can bypass using the double turbo energy, so then you can like maximize damage. You can hit for 200. So who knows, maybe it could be kind of neat in a deck like Arceus, but I don't know if that fixes your math at all. So maybe it's not even worth it, but who knows? Not me. I'm not smart enough to figure it out. I just look for good people to build decks, and then I look at that and then play those decks. Oh, this video was going to be about how you can't make money opening booster boxes and stuff. Oh, no. What's this back here? Are you kidding me? This is the Charizard that I was talking about. Charizard EX, the special illustration rare. And I mean, I will say it right now. On Twitter, I was like, nah, this card is like overwhelming. This card is like, meh, there's just too much going on. But seeing this in person, and not just an image, a screen cap or whatever that got posted or leaked or something like that, this card is actually so good looking. Oh my gosh, Akira Agawa, I am sorry that I doubted your expertise. Oh my goodness. And again, just a reminder, these prices that I'm putting on screen and using for this video are actually like before the set has actually released. Everything is pumped right now super high, so the prices that you're seeing on these cards that I'm pulling are prices that, I mean, it's the highest it's gonna be for a long time. I mean, maybe it'll spike back up a little bit when Charizard like becomes a regional champion or something like that, but I think for a majority of the time, this is going to be the most expensive that a lot of these cards are going to be until like 30 years from now. So That's what I'm saying. Oh, nice. We got a Komiya Bronzor. Oh, man. I'm sorry. This is Shinji Kanda. I always get their arts mixed up, especially on this Bronzor. Still a very, very cool card. And Scizor. I think that's our first Scizor, actually. But nice. I'm glad to have joined the exclusive Charizard club. Glad to have joined. Got my invite. A very exclusive club where you pull the super banging hot rare Charizard. Oh, nice. We got that art now in that Bronzor. I love that. I love the regular art. Hate this guy, too. Absolutely hate that guy. Love the Sao Drillbur. I forgot the Pokemon's name for a second there, but we still got plenty of packs to go. I think like 15 packs or something like that. Something super high. And oh yeah, Entei, we got you someone. We got you a bud. So still plenty of gas potentially in this box. We have, well, maybe not 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So still double digits left in this box. And honestly, I mean, it's a dub. I mean, I know the Charizard kind of pays off the box and stuff like that, but it's a pretty sick card. And let me tell you, I think I'm gonna riffle shuffle it. I know a lot of you have just clicked out of the video. I know a lot of you have just put a thumbs down on the video, but nothing feels better than riffle shuffling max rarity. Just feels so good. I could be insane. Oh, another Gita. Nice. I'm gonna have my playset of Gitas though. I don't think you'll ever want to play a playset of Gitas, but you never know. So hopefully you're enjoying this booster box. Make sure to please leave a like on the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe as well to see more content on card games, on anime, on just, I guess, really just pop culture things at this point on this channel. But here we go. And nice. Look at that. The GLC Dream. It's another Illustrator rare in this box. This one being Palafin and Scizor. Doubled up on literally everything. This Palafin right here with the Jet Punch and Justice Kick attacks. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I know some people like Andrew Mahone over at Tricky Jim have been wanting to include Palafin in their GLC deck. So this is definitely the art that you want to go for if you are someone like me that likes playing water decks in alternative formats such as Gym Leader Challenge. So this guy definitely going in my deck if he's good. Still, I have not seen a Rowlet for a while. Come on, man. Like, give me more of the dudes. I'm begging you over here. Like, if I pull more Rowlets than Charizards, it's fine. It's a good day because I love my boyo. But I guess beggars can't be choosers when you opening up packs, right? I could just buy a ton off of TCG Player probably and probably still be fine enough. So let's just see what's in this next pack. Right here, we got Reverse Hollow Togepi and a Toxtricity in the back. That's number 3. All right, so I guess you all have to let me know as well, which rare do you think we're gonna get the most of? We have 3 Darkrai's, 3 Togekisses, and 3 Toxtricities. I guess we technically have 3 Palafins as well, if you want to count it that way. But here we go into the next pack. Maybe adding a 3rd Charizard as well. That would be cool, especially if it was a gold one in here. The gold one would be nice. Anyways, I don't think we're gonna get the gold one in there, but we do get another Thundurus, the Thunder. I'm just gonna scoot you all over here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I can see the Screen Rant article now. YouTuber spends more time sorting the packs than the special Illustrator rare Charizard that he pulls in booster box. And you know what? That's just how I'm feeling right now. And there's no wrong way to collect, open any of that stuff. That's the beauty of Pokemon cards, in my opinion. It is all about what you want and what you want to do. Claydol, wait, haven't we pulled a Claydol already? Oh, you know what? I put him in here because this is where I put my more like playable stuff. A deck that we actually covered on the Metapod, that is the Pokemon podcast that I do for the last 3 years or whatever. You may have heard of it, you probably haven't, but it's just one of those like super funny gimmick decks. I did not realize that Ryoma Urasuka made this Eevee. This is a cute Eevee. Oh my goodness. Look at that little guy. Look at that little guy just prancing around having a good time. Nice. I love seeing that. And I also love seeing Toadschools, but I'm not seeing enough Rowlets in this. There's an Arvin back there. I accidentally pulled him out as well because sometimes these cards are a little sticky. What? Dude, I was trying to say, oh, you can't make money opening packs. And I'm literally just opening up money. How many YouTubers do you know out of one booster box open up 3 Charizards, all different Charizards as well? I was gonna be like, man, I'm gonna pull 1 Charizard. I'm gonna be fine with that because you know what? There's 4 of them. I'll get 1 of them. That's fine. But what the heck, dude? What? Okay. I already have you. Why couldn't you be Pidgeot or Pidgey? And you? Well, I guess I don't really mind about you. I don't even know what to say now. Like, what do you say at this point? I was right or I was wrong? I know what I'm talking about. I still have 4 packs to go and we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hit box, which is actually lower hit rate, I think, than usual for booster boxes. It's on the lower end of it, but I have pulled like 3 of the 4 highest priced cards in this set. I don't know what to feel right now. And there's still more time for like another pack. There's still more time for another Rowlet, but instead I keep pulling that freaking Charmander and that freaking Charizard as well. Oh, Gita. Okay, reverse. I hate the reverse hollows. But like, it's a trainer, so like, if I gotta put it in my deck, I gotta. But anyways, nice! This is actually one of the EXs that I want. Glimmora EX. Look at those beautiful stars and sparkles on this Glimmora. I need a drink of water or something. This Glimmora EX, I think, could be really cool in the standard format with its dust field ability, minimizing your opponent's bench in a bench heavy format, in my opinion, as well as the attack doing some poison along with 240, which is a pretty good number, I think, hitting damage wise. So double digit hits, 3 packs to go. I gotta put the Glimmora up here, not because it's as good as Charizard, but I can't fill up my rares. Speaking of the rares, we have 3 of a lot of the rares, but we don't have a 4th. So any one of these packs could decide which rare do I pull the most, which rare do I get a playset, or will I get a 4th Charizard in this box to get my entire playset of Charizards for the Charizard EX deck that I will probably now build. Who knows, but I got one of the Illustrator rares that I also wanted. It's Bellibolt. I'm gonna lose my mind, dude. Bellibolt, one of my favorite new Pokemon in Paldea, in Scarlet and Violet. I love this guy. And we got a Houndoom EX on top of it. I'm not a huge fan of the Houndoom EX. Maybe you are, and I hope you are, and I hope you're excited. Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. We literally in 2 packs went from 9 hits to 12 hits, and we still have 2 packs to go. Like, I just don't know what's gonna happen now. If I get the gold Charizard, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna do something funny and crazy, but I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. It also wouldn't surprise me if this was complete doo-doo. I'm more worried about what rare am I gonna get at this point. Like, what rare am I gonna get that leads me to 4 rares of that card? And it's gonna be Toxtricity. I have 4 of them now. The very last pack of the video, but don't go after this pack. After we see what's in this pack, we're gonna showcase the totals of how much did I make. I'm not selling any of these cards, but how much did I make in this booster box, and did I profit or did I lose? And also the other boxes as well on top of that. It'll be really interesting to see actually in this video, because I think I won in the booster box because of the Charizards and the Gita, but I don't know if I won in terms of all the product that I bought. So we'll just have to wait and see where it goes. We got the Entei, we got the Heatmore there, and a 13th hit, and it's a new EX. It's Cloth EX. I also really love Cloth, new Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet. I need to take a quick break before I record this final part of the video, but That's it. 13 hits in that, and let's see where the money goes. Toxtricity also being the winner. I got 4 rares of Toxtricity, so big dubs. Okay, so I've tallied up the numbers. A lot of these numbers came from TCG Player for the market price, because that's primarily where I buy cards from online, and what a lot of people will use to gauge like what they sell a card for at card shops in my experience. But a couple of like the pre-release promos that I showcased earlier, the Cleffa and the Mawile, those are the eBay by the price guidance. I don't know how exactly accurate that is, but it seemed legit. I mean, it was for like the sold listings what I was looking for, but I don't think it mattered in the overall grand scheme of things, and I'll get into that. The first one that we're going to talk about is the pre-release kit. The pre-release kit, as I showed you, got a nice array of hits out of 2 pre-release kits. I bought them at $25 each, totaling $50, and I ended up winning out on that $8, which was actually kind of surprising for me. I didn't realize that the Tyranitar was $20, and honestly the Pidgeotto as well was just about $8, which helped out both in the booster box, which didn't really need it, I guess. That's no secret. But also this pre-release kit, it literally like made the difference in the pre-release kit. So really cool, especially as the Houndour is still like a $7 card as well. So very nice. I would not have thought that Houndour was the same price as Pidgeot, but here we are. So I'm at plus $8. In the Elite Trainer box, the one Elite Trainer box, I bought the Charmander. Surprisingly, that one also went in with the eBay guidance because it wasn't on TCG Player yet. It's still too early. That one is going for about $10.50, and that's a good combination of like sealed and regular opened. So obviously like you could knock down a couple dollars for it not being sealed, but I think for the purpose of this, it didn't really matter that much because the Gold Artisan was about $14 card, and I had a couple cards in there as well. Change this actually to the full art because that's what it was. Those cards were each almost $10 in their own right. So the Elite Trainer box that I bought for about $40, actually plus on that about $9 at the time of this recording. And then the Charizard, but I mean the booster box. I pulled 3 different Charizards that made up a bulk of the change in this booster box. Over $250 worth of the box. Comboed as well with the Gita, which is still about a $35 to $38 card. This box did really well, and it was, I mean, it was all because of Charizard, right? I won today, not because I plussed incredibly insane in this booster box. I literally almost tripled the price of this booster box with these cards if I sold them as they were on the market, but also because I have 3 Charizard EXs now. I probably don't need to get any more to build the deck. Maybe I'll need to get a 4th, but again, as time, especially these prices, by the time this video comes out, these prices will have already gone down. And I bet at the time that this video releases, if you were to pull back the numbers, the pre-release kit probably wouldn't be a plus. The Elite Trainer box probably wouldn't be a plus. The booster box, probably gonna be a plus for a while now, but anyways, overall, because again, the booster box, I had a plus of about $250. So if I gave away a bunch of cards and sold it, I could probably buy another booster box with all my openings. And I guarantee that the booster box is not going to be as good as this one. So originally when I had the idea for this video and I was talking to like my partner about this, I was like, I think I'm going to use this video to talk about how you can make money opening Pokemon cards. I was like, I got an ETB, I've got a couple pre-release kits, I've got a booster box. If I get a big hit in one of them, it'll probably balance out in the other products. And to be fair, this is still a small sample size. If you want a good sample size, get like a couple cases, and I'm talking like 12 to 18 booster boxes to really figure out if you can get the money. Oh my God. I hope you enjoy this Pokemon card opening. I can't really tell you that you can't because I did that. I mean, I will always say this. I enjoy opening up Pokemon cards. I like opening up Pokemon cards. I think it's fun. I buy a booster box of every set, like on the day of release. I'm still a little sad I only have 2 Rowlets. Like I didn't even get a play set of Rowlet, a common card. I got more Toxtricities. I got double the Toxtricities of the Rowlets. Like, riddle me that. And while you're riddling me that in the comments of the YouTube video, go check out the other videos that have popped up on screen. They're great. They're cool. They're awesome. I guess I have to top load these Charizards, right? I don't know.